Uh, can
Can you
you
see
can
me?
hear
Can you
me?
hear me? I can hear you well. Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Just give me a minute. I
Yeah,
have no clue how to work this fucking thing. You're
yeah,
gonna laugh at me.
yeah.
Uh, whatever. We're gonna close this here, I guess. All right. Uh, I am the uncomputer savviest of computer shittiest people ever.
Okay, that's fine.
Like I got this laptop,
Uh-huh.
and honestly, I probably did the third time opening it since I
Oh,
bought it.
wow. So I'm
Yeah,
the lucky one, huh? I should feel
yeah.
privileged.
And I didn't even know how to pick up the fucking volume. I'm trying to figure it out.
No
Uh,
problem. Take your time. That's the best part of comedy, you know? When you fuck up, it's even more funny.
yeah, I know.
I'm feeling honored, you know. I made you turn on your laptop.
If I could figure out the volume here, and we'll be good to go. Have no clue. I literally have no clue how to turn the volume up. First things first, let me shut the fucking TV off.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Fuck that. Okay.
Yeah, test
We'll figure it out.
one, two, three, test. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I just need to hear you louder.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes, yes. I can hear you perfectly fine. I just need to figure out where the fuck the volume
So
is.
there will be this speaker, icon somewhere. Just, press it.
All right, here we go. Thanks a lot, Miss Doctor. That's why I guess you're the doctor.
Test one, two, three. Is it working now?
I guess it worked. It didn't really do much. It didn't make it any really louder too much. Maybe that's the capacity for the speaker.
I think so, yeah.
Maybe I need to get an outside speaker.
Okay.
All right, I guess we're good to go, Doctor Hartua.
Okay. So tell me, how are you doing today?
Oh man, we're fucking we're alive and we're breathing. I guess.
Okay.
Are we fine? That's a different story.
Tell me that story.
No, just fucking just going through the I guess every days of life and comedy. You know, like am I doing enough comedy?
Right.
Am I doing enough life? Is
Yeah,
life doing too much and I'm not doing enough comedy?
that's right.
You know,
Right.
the
Yeah.
basics.
Yeah. Yeah. I
I'm
mean,
just trying to figure it out. I like to say thank you because I was like, it's just funny. I don't know about you, but like since I've started comedy, you know, like you have these moments where you kind of have like a lull where you're doubting the whole thing. Should I do jokes? Shouldn't I do jokes? And there's always those one things that kind of bring you back into it,
mhm.
you know. And I feel like every time I get into this little dry spells, it's other comedians who bring me back in,
That's right. That's right. That's
like
what
you
I
reaching
do.
out for this podcast is like, all right.
Yeah.
And then last Saturday, somebody dropped out of his show. Another comedian called me. He's like, "Hey, you want to do a couple of minutes? I had a comedian drop out. You want to do it?"
Uh-huh.
He's like, "I haven't seen you around in a couple of weeks, but you want to come up?" I'm like, "Yeah, fuck it, I'll do it."
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And those are the things that keep pulling me back in. Like, dude, this is what you're supposed to be doing.
That's
Every
right.
time I want to inch away, you know, because you get that little "what the fuck am I doing" thing,
Right.
and it comes back, and it's like somebody, you know, like you seen Jesus Christ, I can't think of the movie right now. Godfather,
Uh,
Ruben, Robert De Niro, when he's at the end, he's like, I keep trying to leave, but you keep pulling me back in. And that's how I feel comedy. Like I keep inching away, but something keeps pulling me back.
See, the thing is that comedy is like, it's like going into mafia, once you go back black, you never go back,
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
because when you activate that nerve in your brain, then you kind of observing every fucking shit happening in your life and others' life, and you keep taking notes.
Yes,
In your case, you tick all the boxes of a comic because your comedy is physical as well. You have a lot of body language in your comedy,
yeah,
which is very good for the audience because they can read what you're about to do, and that's why people are calling you even when you're trying to drop off. So yeah, I mean, you and I think you are also naturally funny, an upbeat person. I see
Oh shit.
your.
Sorry about that, Dr. Tuah. That's my pot guy. Trying to text him now.
So do you have any car jokes? Because I last time we met, you told me you're a car enthusiast. Do you have any car jokes, racing jokes?
Oh
Because
yeah, dude. I don't have any car jokes. Honestly, I don't know if this happens to you. You know, like when people put you on the spot and tell you to tell a joke, you're like, it's like it doesn't work that way,
right,
buddy.
right, right, right. I mean, what
I'm
I
not
meant to
that
say,
kind of comedian. Like, because there's comedians who have jokes,
right.
like per se jokes that they could bust out. I don't think I'm that kind of comedian where I have those kind of jokes.
Well,
Like, like they're more
we
story
are just
jokes,
talking
telling jokes.
to comedian. Like you don't have to be, like
Yeah, yeah. Like we're all
the
different kinds of comedians, and we.
the
But yeah, I don't think I like. I always tell people this messed up joke because it's one of the jokes that I'm trying to get on stage,
yeah,
and it's like, all right, God must have been a comedian, because he put heaven and hell 2.5 to 3 feet apart, and then he made them interchangeable.
right. That's right. No, what I was saying that the other day you were telling something that happened. Well, the police was trying to stop you, and that was way too funny. You took your sports car out, and just when you
Oh yeah, the mistaken identity, fucking guy. I forgot that story. Ah, shit. Yeah, I was out on the road, and honestly, dude, the little rice rocket. I don't know if you know anything about rice rockets at all. Like it's a JDM, it's a Evo 10. I don't know if Mitsubishi.
okay, okay,
It's a little 4-wheel drive. It's a rally car.
okay,
Yeah, so I have it souped up and it pops. I'm one of those people that go down the block and you're like, "What's all that noise for?" And it's like pop, 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 pop.
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
one of those assholes.
That we all curse, huh?
Yeah, like why does it sound like that? Because
It's
yeah, so I was going to the gym. I was like, that's like my other saving grace is the gym. Whenever I
yes, yeah,
I, I feel bad or like I need something out, it's the gym.
yes,
But I think the gym kind of does stuff. It fulfills certain things, but as far as getting your ideas out there, you're just working out with those thoughts in your head.
right. That's right. Yeah, yeah,
Like the exercise makes you feel better, but those thoughts don't go away.
right.
And I feel
Absolutely.
the comedy is where you get to let the thoughts out.
That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. And
Like
yeah,
a lot of physical stuff because I'm a physical person. I like the cars and shit, like you said, but I think that's what the gym does. So I was headed to the gym
mhm,
for my first release,
mhm,
before I get to do some jokes and like I was talking about the car.
right.
Uh, and this guy fucking I'm in it's a really good neighborhood. It's called like Success. I don't know if you know Queens at all.
Uh-huh.
Douglaston, Little Neck. I
Yeah,
was in that area.
yeah.
And
I go to
I
the
come
gym over there. I go to LA Fitness, New Hyde Park.
oh yeah, you know what's crazy? Everybody's like, why do you go so far for the gym?
Yeah,
It's a the ride to the gym
uh-huh.
represents where I'm at to where I
Right,
want to be.
right. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, yeah.
So every time I leave my neighborhood and I take the ride, I literally mentally telling myself this is the space from where I am to where I
Right.
want to be.
That's correct. That's same here as well because I'm in Hollis and I would like to be in New Hyde Park.
There you go. So that's the way I equate it in my brain. And people are like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not like the most positive person, but I have things that kind of knock off my on all my negative things. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to have a little balance. And I
Right,
guess where with comics are at, we're nuts. We
right.
pick and choose where to put our craziness.
Right. That's right. I mean, I saw, I saw that little bit that you uploaded that, if you have nothing to say, then shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
And then you say that, I hate my job. I work for UPS, but I still work for it.
yeah, yeah, dude. You see that? That's the point. That's where I'm at right now in my life, where you like I hate UPS, but I'm still there. But like I'm actually at the point where like I'm at a good point to start over. Like
Mhm.
I had a couple incidents where I got a little influx of cash and I paid all my debts and all this stuff. My son last college things that I was going to pay for, I paid for. So I'm literally debt free with no bills right now.
Yeah, that's great.
You know, like I literally straightened out everything and I don't have any kids. I'm not getting married. I don't own anything where I can't focus on the comedy.
Right,
You know, so this is where I'm like, all right, this is your point in your life where you plan to be a little free. You
right,
know, so I'm kind of like trying to take advantage of it. I don't think I'm doing a good job though.
right. You are. I mean, being debtless these days is an achievement in its own, you know.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I fucking I paid off everything. Like you know, like some people like make the mistake. They get a little influx of cash, and they're like, "Oh, I can buy more shit." I'm
Right,
like, "No, how
right.
about I pay off all the shit I already got?
Yes.
I won't have any money, but I won't have any bills."
I see those sneakers over there, you know.
Oh, dude, that's you're gonna be surprised. You see some sneakers. I'm gonna turn this. You're gonna be like, "Holy shit!"
Or
Watch.
show me.
Ping.
Wow, my God. What the hell? You are pure sneakerhead, you know.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you want to see something else? Watch the floor.
Oh my God, beautiful. Wow. Oh my God.
I call that my wall of stupidity.
Full on admiration and respect. Full on. Wait.
That's just one of my many addictions. I fucking I'm an idiot. I just love to buy and spend, and
Uh,
I hope I get funny soon. You know, I need more fucking
No,
money.
you are funny. I mean, like I said, that there are some people like me, who write their bits, who think like a writer, but I want to work on my comedic timing and how to make. But
Yeah,
people like you have this natural pizzazz of making anything funny.
you know what it is? I'm fucked up, man.
Yeah,
Life gave me a couple of good punches.
yeah.
We have something in common. I was watching one of the other podcasts. I also have an alcoholic dad.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh,
Wow,
there you go.
that's good. That's good. I mean, well, the thing is that whenever he used to be alone, away, over here in the US when we were in Pakistan, then he used to drink a lot, and that's what cost him.
Yeah.
The bottom line
Well,
is, yeah,
that's a lot with people who like immigrate to other countries and
uh,
migrate and leave half their family behind, and it's kind of hard. It's difficult. Yeah. Now,
so
that wasn't the case with my dad. He was just a fuck up. Great old USA born fuck up.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you just need a reason because my mom was strict on me since the beginning because she knew that he has this kind of dad. So,
Yeah.
but I never was into it. I probably will never be into it because I'm 50 now and I don't have anything in that direction. But yeah, I mean, when life is good, it's good. But when it's not
Yeah.
good, then there's jokes, in it.
Yeah. When it's hard, you tell jokes.
And you use that material because talking
Yeah.
about the gym, half the time I'm just putting notes and pointers, because they're funny assholes all around doing all
Oh,
kinds of stupid shit.
everything is funny if you just look,
Yeah, yeah,
especially at the fucking gym.
yes. At the Zumba, the ladies are openly farting over there, and in sauna, there is the
Sorry
secret
about that.
code. Yeah, there is the secret code of not to fart because we are in an enclosed space, and
Yeah.
you know it's
There's
like
no seepage space. There's no
yes,
seepage. We
yes,
need we
and
need
it's gonna
somewhere for this shit to seep out to.
exactly, and it's gonna get hotter and it's gonna get wetter. So if somebody farts, it's like a mafia alliance,
Yeah, yeah,
but you don't have to. So and then I see those people who are looking for a parking near the gym. What the fuck are you doing? You're going to go and do the treadmill anyway. So why don't you
yeah.
park a little bit?
Warm up. There you go.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, why the fuck are you taking these rounds and lapses in the parking lot? Just park it away. Even the
Yes.
manager parks it so far because you are there for a workout. So there is all sorts of ironic bullshit going on around you, especially in the gym. Just yesterday, I was doing this podcast with this lady, and she said she has a gym asthma. I said, "What the fuck is just gym asthma?" And she said, "There is this asthma that you get from the gym." and because it's enclosed all the time, there's no ventilation, there's no exhaust, and it keeps on accumulating this dirty stuff. And especially, I also noticed that I have so much equipment at my home that I didn't go to gym for a while, and then I lost my cuff, that
Oh,
common cuff,
oh,
so
you said you have a lot of equipment in your house. I didn't show you the other half of my room. There's a
yes,
gym
that's
as
what I
well.
want to. Yeah, yeah, please.
Look, s-
Wow, you are living the fucking dream.
and
Right,
this is only
yes.
half of the gym.
Oh
I
my
have another half in the back with a leg squat machine,
God.
leg extension machine, a couple of benches,
You are hardcore,
treadmill.
man. Yeah, see,
Yeah,
you're living the life to the fullest. What else do you want in life? I mean,
yeah,
this is what life is. I mean, I was watching this documentary called Blue Zones on Netflix. Maybe you have seen it as well. And it's all
no,
about, it's called Blue Zones. So it's about the
okay,
people who lives in the most happiest parts of the
yeah,
world. And they found out they just do what they want to do.
yeah,
So you are just so if you are doing feeding what you like in life,
yeah,
that's the best life.
yeah.
Because
We need to.
if you are a Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk, you can't move around freely. You cannot go out and eat. You cannot wear what you want to wear. You have to just make sure that the
You
stakeholders
can't
on.
smoke weed when you want to smoke weed on a random podcast.
Absolutely,
They try
absolutely,
to
yeah,
steal your company from you. You're like,
yeah.
well, here's a joint. That's it. It's Elon's gone.
That's right. That's right. So you have to. It's like a balancing act, and just make sure that you don't do any shit that will annoy
Yeah.
the stakeholders.
Do you it was do you remember when he hit that joint and like they were literally trying to take his company for fucking hitting a joint? Like
Uh,
he doesn't even have a problem. He's like, "What's this weed? I don't smoke weed. Fuck it, Joe. I'll hit it. Why
that's right.
not? Give me
Yeah.
two tokes."
Mm.
Oh, Elon Musk, he's going crazy. He's smoking
Yeah.
the weed.
That's right. That's right. And then he kept on creating bigger shit, like jumping into elections and do more crazier shit, and then
Yeah,
on Twitter and uh, so he doesn't care. And same as with Obama, when he said that he once tried, joint and Jimmy Carter used to, everybody could smoke a joint in Jimmy Carter's White House.
everybody smokes weed, man. Who doesn't smoke weed?
So there's nothing new. I mean,
Yeah,
just
I think. Well, I've been smoking weed forever. That's literally my thing. I gotta literally not smoke pot. Like it's horrible. Like my pot consumption is like ridiculous. I'm
okay.
like
You are a gym guy, so you really need it. I mean,
yeah, I smoke so much pot. It's not even funny. Like it's like you know what it is with pot too? It's like nobody minds somebody being stoned. But like if you're drunk all the time, it's like, dude, you're fucking drunk all if you're stoned all the time, it's like you're not really bothering nobody.
exactly. Yeah, it's low mellow.
Yeah.
Fun, doing their own thing. Yeah, yeah,
There's
yeah.
no raging potheads, you know?
I don't know why do they call them high, because they are low actually.
Yeah, yeah. Like you don't hit the joint like, yeah, I want to still fight. You're like, you know what? I'm good, man.
I had a friend who used to smoke weed, and I used to actually request him, that, today we are not feeling good. Why don't you smoke a little bit, that,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that we'll enjoy.
Well, that's what I was doing right now. I was literally waiting. And man, I'm gonna tell you, like I don't know, you don't smoke or nothing like that, but you know, the pot. A lot of the illegal guys, like, they complain about like people not calling them no more, and they don't want to like they go to the store and pay so much more.
Yes.
But dude, you call the pot guy and it takes half an hour. They both live around the corner from me,
Yes. Right.
dude. Your fucking customer service sucks. That's why you guys don't get phone calls.
Yes. Right.
Anybody can like, you want pot, you drive to the store, yeah, you're gonna pay a little more, but they're there.
Yeah, that's right.
And sometimes people rather just be there when you know what I mean, like at the moment.
Yeah.
You know, like I need to smoke right now, not have I call not an hour. You know what I'm saying? You guys got to get like what was the old Domino's? You know, at half an hour or less motto.
Yeah. It's gonna
Get
be
it
free
while
if
it's
it's not
hot.
there on time.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
And then they like get pissed off when you're like, oh, forget it, I seen somebody else. Like, dude, I called you like 45 minutes ago. You live not even 5 minutes away. I actually walked past your house on the way to the dispensary. What the fuck is wrong with you? Shit, man. Then you want a bitch to me about how am I going to the dispensary? I'm not a dispensary guy either because I don't like. I feel like that's just highway robbery. The dispensaries, like the pot's not that great and it's fucking a fortune.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, so I found another secret recipe of yours that the reason you are funny is because you are a pothead.
Yeah.
That's a default. Like
Yeah.
you were saying that why don't you say that things could have been worse? Why don't you say things?
Yeah, it's true. Things can get better.
Yeah.
I try not to be negative. Like I said, I don't call it. A lot of people are like you're kind of negative. I'm like, no, I'm just fucking real, dude. Like I live in reality. If it's black, it's black. If it's white, it's white. And if there's a chance of it coming out gray, then maybe okay. But for the most part, this is the way things naturally work out, no matter what.
Let the
You
universe
know?
answer. Let's
Yeah.
let the
Yeah, yeah. So what the fuck?
right. Right. And yeah, so tell me, how long have you been doing comedy?
This I think now maybe a little going into 3 years now. I've been doing it a little bit, but like I said, it's been on and off.
Mm.
I started doing comedy because I actually couldn't go to the gym. Like one of my
Oh,
major outlets was cut off.
okay.
Yeah, so that's how. And I always wanted to do comedy, but it's like like they say there's like what's that saying where they say people like most people can do it,
Mhm.
but how many people will do it?
Right. Right.
Right? Like we all can do whatever we want, but
Yeah,
how many will of us will decide to actually do it?
that's right. That's true.
Right?
Yep.
And like comedy was something I've always wanted to do.
Mhm.
But with work and like getting caught up in the rut of life, like just paying bills and just going to work and like and I got into a car accident where I couldn't go to fucking work. I was really depressed because I lost a lot of weight. Like
Okay.
and even right now, like everybody's like, oh, you look good. I'm like, I used to look better, fucker. My body can't support
Mm.
that weight anymore. You're like people think because you're like if you're like 200 pounds, like if you're like 250 of muscle or if you're a heavy weight of muscle, it reacts. Your body reacts different. But
Right.
the truth is, 250 pounds, whether it's fat or muscle, is still 250 pounds.
That's right. That's right.
Your body still feels the stress of 250 pounds.
Carrying that. Yes. 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 Yes.
And a lot of people are like, no, but it's muscle. I'm like, no, either way, your body is stressed. You're not supposed to be that heavy.
That's right. The bones are carrying that weight all the time.
Yes, yes. So, yeah, I lost my train of thought.
I mean, again, it's a high. It's a high. I mean, whether it is in the gym, whether it is into comedy, because comedy is very I mean, requires nerves, and nerves
Yeah,
require physical, strength. And when you are your body is your hardware is strong, then you are wired properly, and then you can come up with jokes and you can control the crowd. Like I saw your bit on when you were doing it at Acoustic Garden. It is, if you are physically fit, you can sway the crowd wherever you want to.
yeah,
And I think that's a necessary thing to same as in music as well. When you're physically fit,
yeah.
it's easy to perform.
It gives you a different presence on the
Right.
stage, like
Right.
a different set compared to the way you would. Yeah, it affects. But like I said, like I couldn't work out. I couldn't do the things that typically make me feel good. I
Right.
couldn't even really drive my car because the suspension in it. I had a neck surgery, so I really couldn't even drive the cars really like that. So I'm like, nah, I really can't do crap right now, but smoke weed.
Right.
So I stepped on stage, and as they say, then after
Right.
that is history. So I was on there, and I kept I went on, then I went back to work, and then like it's really like it's like anybody who starts comedy, right? Like I think when everybody starts comedy, you're like, oh, I'm doing comedy like the first couple of years, and then
Right.
something in your head says, I'm gonna do comedy now.
Right. That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I think that's where I'm at. Like the little click from where I started on and off, and the depression, and like this has become what the gym is. Like that fulfillment of the void of like, oh, I need some joy. I need something to make myself feel good.
Exactly. That's the word, joy. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
and
I
this
mean,
fills the void. But
yes.
it comes with its drawbacks now because now, like when you don't go or you're not being uh, proactive in it, you start to feel bad. Like when I don't go to the gym, you lazy fuck. You're not at the gym, you piece of shit. Oh, you're not doing jokes. You're not doing comedy. So then now you're beating yourself off for not doing it. Like God.
Yes.
So now you're in that tune where it's like, well, but that's good though, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's good because it's like it's like again, it's like fucking exercise.
Yeah,
It's like practice. It's like reflexes. Fortunately, I found a comedy gym called Tiny Cupboard,
yeah,
and I go there religiously. Like for example, if I'm not doing, I try to do more shows because it's again the word is joy. You have joy and then you spread
yeah.
joy, and it's very therapeutic and very cathartic, and it's you got nothing to lose. I mean, even if you fuck up, there's something to laugh on.
Yeah.
If not about, if people are laughing at you and you're bombing, that itself is fun in its own. So it's all good. It's all in
Oh,
love, and there is no love lost.
when you feel the burn on the stage.
The
Like,
embarrassment.
why is it so hot in here all of a sudden? What the fuck is this sweat coming down the back all the way down to my ass? Where does one bead of sweat come from?
I am feeling sweaty suddenly.
Yeah, I come up on this stage all the time, but for some reason these lights are blinding right now.
They don't look blinding when I'm sitting in the crowd.
Yeah,
The nervousness suddenly is taking over.
yeah.
It
And you
looks
know
so.
what's funny about that nervousness?
Yeah.
Sometimes it does. I don't even think it's just a day or whatever because some days you do the same jokes
Yes.
in the same order,
That's
in the
right.
same lineup,
That's
and
right.
they kill.
That's
And you're
right.
like scratching your head. You're like, why was I sweating the other night? Like, what the fuck? I'm
Yeah.
sweating bullets.
Yeah, because the fear is the trigger, when you are
Yeah,
under pressure, then you perform better. It's like we were talking about comedy and gym, and same is about sex.
yeah,
You got to be physically fit for sex as well.
yeah. You do.
And
You
same pressure and same performance and
do.
same euphoria.
Yeah, I don't know about you, man, but I fucking my allergies have been fucking killing me. Like, I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
I have really bad allergies and asthma and all that, and the allergies make my asthma go crazy.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. Last year around elections, I had this strep, and for 1 month I was because there was so much comic shit going on during the elections. It was so much funny bullshit floating around and flying around that I was doing so many mics in Manhattan and then Brooklyn, and I was going crazy because they were eating cats and dogs and cat lady.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Catching ducks.
Yeah. So there was material flying all over. So I went crazy as well, and somewhere I contracted. I think during subway or somewhere, I contracted, and then for 1 full month, I was exhausted like Kamala Harris.
Oh, yeah, dude. You know what's crazy? You say that you caught something from the mics. You know, when I first started doing the mics, we kind of like during after the pandemic, kind of like the tapering off.
Right.
Oh, dude, and a lot of people don't know because I'm a bigger weirdo than people know.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I have a lot of what do you call them eccentricities or what? I don't know like I'm very
Eccentricity.
eccentric, like very like,
Yeah.
and people don't realize it until they hang out with me. They're like, Jim,
Yeah.
you don't put on that you have all these little, you know, what are they called? Idiosyncrasy things, like like all these little mechanisms in you,
Right.
like
Right.
and I've had to work out a lot of some of them, like I tell people, I used to like have the super OCD. I like lock the door, open the door, lock the door, open the door, lock the door, leave the door, come back, lock the door, open the door, lock, come, leave, come. Then I call my house, like, hey, can you just check the fucking door so I can stop fucking checking it? And they come and they be like, fucking shit, man. And they be like, all right, you really need me to go downstairs? Like, please, so I can stop checking it. Just tell me that it's locked.
I have the same OCD of touching my dick, you know. I keep on washing my hand that I don't get some infection somewhere that, after,
Yeah,
scratching the dick, I just put it on my hand and then I have a pimple or something, so
yeah.
the same,
I have a lot of weirdness that people don't realize, and so it's kind of like like I like even like shit, man. uh we like cleaning stuff. I'm a little weirdo, a little more than people realize, because they're like, no, you don't look like that. I'm like, yeah, but what does a true weirdo look like, right? Like, isn't that what they say about serial killers? I would have never thought.
the quiet ones. These are the quiet ones. Who knew?
Yeah, they're like, you don't look like that type of person that would be like, so rigid to like certain like rules, because that's what really that is. Like, you set little rules upon yourself, like they click in your brain, like I can't do this unless I do that, and this doesn't make sense unless this happens. And
Yes.
it's like, you don't seem like a person who's like that. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I hate it.
He, he looked so proper into
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, no, no, no. That's not what's going. What you see on the outside is not what's going on the inside.
That's right.
Yeah, it's
That-
kind of like what I tell people when they come up to the UPS truck with their phone in their hand. They're like, "Hey, it says it's supposed to be on this truck," and I'm like, "Listen, that phone and this truck are two different things.
right.
That's what's supposed to be happening, and
Right.
inside this truck is what's actually happening,
Right.
and
Right.
that's not what's going on in there."
Yes. It's only a representation of, what could be
Yeah,
possible. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
I saw this compilation of
Sorry,
uh,
oh, fucking dying here.
compilation of these fails that UPS drivers and delivery guys have. Do you have any funny stories with that?
Oh, dude, there's so many stories. Like it's, I've had. You'd be surprised. Sometimes it's like the most disgusting shit. Like one time, I had a guy open the door butt fucking naked. I
Yeah.
threw the box at him and just hit him with it, and just
Really?
walked away. Yeah,
Really? Wow.
like, dude, what the fuck is
Did he
wrong with
file a
you?
complaint?
Dude, take your fucking box.
Did he file a complaint against you?
No, he didn't. He
Oh,
can't do nothing. Nah, dude. There was one time. I've also. This is like something that most people aren't gonna do, but I'm one of those people that like if I can stop something that I feel is not right, I'm gonna be the dumbass that tries to stop it.
okay.
You
Okay.
know?
Yeah.
I'm that type of person. Like, so this guy like stole a box from me, like while my back was turned off the truck.
Okay.
And I got so pissed off. And it's not that. It's just I'm here, dude. Like you
Yes.
literally were like, "Fuck you!
Have some
I'm
shame.
taking the box."
Yeah. Yeah.
So the guy that I'm making the delivery to, he goes, "Hey, dude, the guy just walked off with one of the boxes you put on the hand truck while your back was turned."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, really?" So, dude, I'm a New Yorker, man, and I know how to do things. So
Right.
I didn't call the guy. I just walked up to him, didn't call him, looked to make sure it was the guy. He had the box in the hand, and then I just fucking cocked back and just
Really?
and hit him, and he exploded. And the guy in the store was like, "Why'd you do that?"
Right.
I was like, "He stole the box. He's
Yeah.
half a block away. There's nothing to talk about at that time. What are we going to talk about?
See, you
All there is
have
me giving."
fucking special. You can do a special on this thing.
Yeah. The only thing that I'm going to give you is a fighting chance, because now I'm coming for you.
That's right. That's right.
No,
Yeah. Yeah.
you sneakily stole you sneakily stole the box. I'm
Yeah.
going to sneakily get it back.
Yes.
And he looked and the guy in the store was like, "That wasn't right." I was like, "Neither was he stealing the box."
That's right.
I got to answer for that box.
Yeah.
What happened to the what
Yeah,
happened to the
that's the victim.
box?
That's the victim shaming. You cannot just
Oh,
retaliate.
we have a big problem in
Yeah.
our society, the way people think. Listen, oh, this guy was uh, underprivileged his whole life. He comes from a bad background, so
Yeah.
he's allowed to steal and kill.
Yes.
And what the fuck?
Yes.
Fuck no. Okay,
That's
if you
true.
want to
That's
go
true.
that logic, I come from the same shitty background.
That's
I
right.
was visiting my dad on the weekends in jail. I
That's
was fucking, doing all the bullshit that would make you an angry kid. And I
right.
was angry, but
That's right.
not angry enough to go fucking murdering people.
Correct.
So what's the difference between, oh, maybe you had a, no, no. Maybe we need to stop making excuses for these people, and they fuck up, they fuck up. That's it.
Right, and own it. And
Yeah.
maybe I was, I corrected myself, and I didn't have to, dive into that same despondency.
Yeah. And then, you look at people like they come from even harder situations, like people like you, they come from like countries like where's India, where like poverty is poverty. We don't know poverty in New York.
I have no
Like
idea.
the poverty here, they still wear Jordans.
That's correct. That's correct.
You
Yeah,
know, so they like, dude, like you can't say that these certain circumstances breed these things. Like because there's people that, like I said, come from places like where you come from that are even harder than here,
yeah,
that had even less,
yeah. Yes, that's right.
and don't come here and they work and they make more of themselves than people that know here their whole fucking lives.
That's right. And they
What was
make,
the excuse?
yeah, and they make it sound Ohio worse than India.
Yeah. Well, it's not even. It's just all a lot of the immigrants they come from worse situations than the people that are here, and make a way better outcome for themselves than the people here. And don't say because I was tortured in this society before I came here, I bring that with me and punish this place.
Exactly.
This place is not that. This place is where I came to escape that.
That's right. That's right.
And the people here need to understand that shit too. Like it's not bad. It could be worse. Yeah.
Exactly. And you are here to make things better, like you said. Things could have been, no, why the things could have been worse.
Yeah.
Could have been better.
And they're already worse. If you're saying things could be worse, that means they're probably at the worst they are, and you just need to fix them.
Yeah, and I think that's a great title for a special as well.
I'm giving you great titles here. Nothing but.
Things could have been worse. Why?
That's like my girl she's like, you have all these sayings where you always throw the sayings backwards, and I'm like, yeah, because I don't think any of these people who made any of these sayings had any clue about what they're talking about. Like I got the one I got the one where it's like, be careful what you ask for because you just may get it.
Yeah,
Fuck is my money at?
yeah, exactly.
I've been asking for that shit for a long time.
Be careful what you wish for. Yes, that's true.
You just may get it. Be like, no,
Yeah.
not really. That doesn't make no sense.
I've been wishing it for all this time, all this while.
Just give it to me.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. These are like jargons, of
Yeah,
denials, I would say.
yeah,
These are just reasons not to do bullshit.
yeah. Money can't make you happy. Bullshit. That's the reason why everybody's unhappy right now. Not enough fucking money.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Money doesn't grow on trees. Yeah, it does. There are fruits. And you make juice out.
No, but it's I don't know. I think since the pandemic, life has drastically been different for
It is.
everybody.
Yes. So,
It's
Jim, we have like 1 minute left, and tell me if you want to wrap up. You want to give some, yeah, money. Okay, or maybe you can end up on this one. Things have changed post pandemic.
oh yeah. It's they changed for
Hustle
the
has
fucking
changed. Yeah,
for the worse anyway. But thanks for having me on, Doc Talk Tour. We'll leave it at that,
sure.
and we'll wrap up in a minute.
And
Uh, we'll be
yeah,
in
it
contact.
was very nice, meeting you first time at Acoustic Garden,
Yeah, yeah,
and why don't you come to Tiny Cupboard? It's a lot of fun. It's all comics mostly.
yeah. I
Sometimes.
know. Tiny Cupboard is actually not far from my house.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, yeah. I
yes.
know. I know a lot of the comics that go to Tiny Cupboard.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm there on Friday. I do all three. I
On
attend all three
Fridays?
shows. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sweet,
So
sweet,
come
sweet.
over, and we'll have more fun with you.
Yeah, yeah. We'll definitely link up.
Sure. All right,
It was
man.
good to. Yeah, man.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
No
And you
problem, brother.
use your laptop more often.
Huh?
Use your laptop more often now.
Yeah, yeah, I do. It's funny. Like this is comedy has made me do so many things because when you're older, like you say you're 50,
Yeah,
and once you pass your 40s, you kind of like locked into isolation,
that's right.
and the comedy is kind of making me do things that
Social. Yeah, yeah.
yes, and making me do things like I made me buy this fucking laptop. Literally just bought this for comedy. I literally bought it for comedy. Everybody's like, dude, you never owned a laptop? I'm like, dude, I never owned a laptop or computer, nothing. I
Yes.
don't I don't even have banking online. I go to the bank. I'm still one of those old people that like to do things